So this trial here is part of developing a disease rating system for canola varieties for Sclerotinia. At the moment the focus is on those varieties which are most commonly sown in WA, but it will expand out to the eastern states, and we're trying to incorporate new varieties as they come on board each year. And the disease rating system will be based on the impact on the yield of Sclerotinia development, but also its contribution to sclerotia the following year, and will include field trials, not just based on hoop house trial. So this year in the hoop house we have 475 plants across 19 different varieties, which includes two very old varieties that we think have better resistance to Sclerotinia than anything that's currently available. And then this year we have 3 field trials, one just outside of Geraldton, one at 2J and one at Kojonup. So we've tried to pick areas that are known for susceptibility for Sclerotinia, but also to spread them across the wheat belt. The hoop house trial gives us a known susceptibility of a variety to a particular isolate. It ensures if we don't have conducive weather environments that we can still have a look at the impact of different isolates on different canola varieties. And we've targeted those isolates which we know commonly occur across the wheat belt, or the one isolate that seems to be the most aggressive. However, that doesn't tell us necessarily what will happen in the field, because there's so many more different isolates around, and that's why we need to combine it with field trials. The problem with Sclerotinia is it's very unknown. When we do get a bad year, then we do end up with severe infections, and we do end up with quite high yield loss in some situations, but it's very, very variable, and we're still really learning about the weather conditions, the soil types, and the whole planting season in terms of time of sowing, time of flowering, that lead to the worst infections. We're trying to give people a better understanding of the impact of Sclerotinia, or the potential impact. And so if you know that you've got an area that's very susceptible to Sclerotinia, then to pick varieties which have better resistance. It's also to be aware that if you're sowing some varieties, what their contribution will be in terms of sclerotia in following years as well. So depending on how tight your canola rotation is, you may want to choose a variety that has less contribution of sclerotia than another variety.